Alright, what's up everybody? Bear with me on this video. I'm not really prepared, but everyone wants me to do another reply video where I go through the comments on YouTube and I reply to some of these comments. People want me to do another one. You'd be surprised how many times I hear about do another one of them videos. So I'm going to do another one of them fucking videos. I'm not prepared though. I don't have the list in front of me or anything, but I do have comments. I'm going to go through here and I'm going to reply to about 3 or 4 comments. Alright, I already got the first. I do got the first one lined up. I'm ready with the first comment. So, this comment is posted on my Idiots of North Carolina Ban Gay Marriage. You might have seen it. It's got like 700 views, I think. Almost 700. It's up there. And it's one of my most viewed videos. And it's about North Carolina ban gay marriage, which I think is complete stupid bullshit and a waste of time. But here's what this guy had to say. This guy's name is Nam Tisi. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. It's a weird ass stupid name. I will put this motherfucking name though in the I'll put links to the videos below so you can actually go and watch the video and know what the fuck he commented about and whatever. But here's what this dude had to say. Look at this weirdo fruitcake. He probably thinks in 212 that people should be allowed to marry animals. 2 guys screwing is gross. Shame on you, freak. Okay, that's what Nam T Salaloop. So what? His weird ass name, like I said. That's what he had to say, and I'm here to respond to you. And you're gonna see this video because I'm gonna send you a link to this fucking video. All right, first off, I'm getting tired of you bigot motherfuckers have the same bullshit. You must meet in a room somewhere or some chat room somewhere and figure out your arguments and your defenses and shit. Because all you come with this, people are going to marry animals. People are going to be able to marry animals and all this shit. And there's another guy, and I want to read his comment as well. There's another guy that brought the same shit, and I'm going to read his, but I'm going to follow up his in a minute. Because he was a little bit more articulate and not so much of a douchebag calling me a sick freak. First off, I'm not gay, okay? I'm married. I have a wife, 2 kids. I don't fuck men or anything. Alright, I'm just not a fucking, here's my mindset on life, okay? And if everyone in the world would adopt this mindset, the world would be a better place. And plus, we'd have to get rid of religion. If we did both of those things, we'd live in a much better world. Do not worry about anything that doesn't affect your life. If it doesn't affect your day-to-day life, don't waste your fucking time worrying about it. Okay, don't let it drive you insane. Don't let it fucking, I don't go protest any fucking thing. I've never been out with a picket fucking sign or whatever. I do these videos. People think I do these videos just to do them, just to talk and put my views out there, whatever. I don't do this because I necessarily give 2 shits about it. Really, it doesn't affect my day. I do not sit all along and worry about it. I'm not gonna go get in a big protest for gay rights or whatever. Because I don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go do that, have at it. But I've got other things to do with my day. Life's too short for me to be out in the street going, give gay people rights. But I will do a video and talk about it. Because it's my channel and that's what I fucking do. And that's the whole point of YouTube. Okay? So that's a reply to all you people who sit there and go, why are you wasting your time talking about this? Go back in your mama's basement and hush. Okay? Now as for the animal thing, man. You're dumb as shit, okay? An animal does not have the ability to speak. An animal cannot consent to a marriage. An animal cannot consent to sex. If a human being fucks an animal, it's rape. It's abuse. The animal is not asking for the sex, okay? And it's nasty, okay? Just because I support 2 human beings, 2 people that have brains and have the ability to speak and express their opinion, and then they're able to stand in front of somebody and go, we like fucking each other and we want to get married. Okay? Do you agree? Yeah, he agrees and I agree. We both agree. Okay? Those 2 people, their marriage will only affect them. Okay? It will not affect you in Oklahoma or you in Nebraska or whatever the fuck you live. It will not ever affect your day-to-day life. The most you might have to endure is seeing two men kiss in public. You might have to see that. And you know what? Who gives a shit? You know how you don't have to see that? If you see it, you just go, I ain't gonna look. You walk away. What the fuck are you staring at it? If you're staring at it, you're fucking gay. You're gay. Bottom line, you're fucking gay. You know how many porn websites I've been on where I've seen, an advertisement on the side and there's a guy with a dick in his mouth? I don't stare at it. It doesn't even affect. It doesn't bother me. I don't even look at it and go, because I'm a grown man. Let me explain to you what your problem. You're a little fucking kid. You're a little bitch. I'm a grown ass man. Okay, little kids do shit like that. Little kids go, ew, what the? Little kids do that when they see, heterosexual making out. They go, oh, yeah. Grown adults do not act like this. Grown, civilized human beings do not see that and just go, oh, I'm gonna fucking cry about it. Just walk away. Don't look at it. If you happen upon it, just fucking grow up and just ignore it. Just go, they're doing their thing. I don't care. I'm going to keep it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I've seen gay people. I've been hit on by gay people. Do you understand that? It doesn't. I just go, I'm not gay, dude. Not gay. I have been hit on by gay people. And I don't fucking. I just go, nah, man, I'm straight, dude. I'm married. I'm straight. Straight. And they do not, you know what they don't? They don't go, I'm ass fucking you. I'm raping you right now. Because I'm gonna knock shit out of them if they try that. They just go, oh, cool, man. They walk away. That's it. That's it, motherfucker. It's done. It's done. You stop worrying. And listen, people are not gonna be marrying dogs and shit, man. Okay, just because we allow gay people to get married does not mean people. I had this dude saying that pedophiles. I gotta find the comment. I'm done with this one guy. As far as your, I'm a fucking creep. Shame on me. Blah, 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 blah. Get over yourself, okay? Two guys screwing is gross. Get over it, man. Just get the fuck over it. Grow the fuck up, dude. Okay? When the two guys get married, they're not gonna come into your living room and bang on your couch. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna go home in the privacy of their home and have sex. Like I said, you might see two guys kiss in public. Whoa! Oh no! This world is ruined because you witnessed that. Fuck off, dude. I mean, you see that on TV all the time, two guys kissing. It's all over the TV. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't have a fucking hissy fit over it. You fucking... Ugh. Anyway, let me reply to this other guy's comment. It's on another post. Let me find it for you. Like I said, I'm not prepared. I'm not fucking prepared. But you know what? I'm doing the video that y'all been asking me to fucking do. So enjoy the fact that you're getting it and stop being so goddamn, That's another thing. If I may segue for a moment. I can't stand motherfuckers that bitch about, oh, the video was too long. Then don't watch it. What the fuck are you doing? The video is... What are you doing? You're sitting there probably jerking off or some shit. You have nothing going on if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you have nothing better to do. Okay? You're not busy. Okay? You'll sit in front of the TV and watch fucking, goddamn, what are some of these 2.5 Men for like 30 minutes? And that shit's terrible. I mean, you can't watch me for 15? Fuck you. And don't watch it. And when you load the video up, you fucking see that it's 15 or 20 minutes long. So then just go, too long for me, not watching it. Who cares? Who leaves? I can't stand people that leave comments about stupid shit like that. This video's too long. Whoa. I am stating the obvious. Anyway, this video is not about me ranting about bullshit like that. It's about me replying. And I'm going to reply to this guy. And he's got a bunch, man. And so I replied in the comments. But I'm going to reply to each of his comments in the video. Just for the hell of it. Why not, So this guy's name is Mystic Dragon 0514. Mystic Dragon 0514. If you're watching this video right now, what's up, man? Okay, I'm gonna reply to your fucking stupid comments. These comments were made on the things that are pissing me off. Number 2, people. That's another video. People wanted me to do another one of those. I did one a while back, and I did a part 2 of more things that were pissing me off. And a lot of things do piss me off. So but what can you do? That's life. Life is full of bullshit. Now, here's what he had to say on this, and this is on the subject of gay marriage. This is what we're talking about here. This guy says, as you make fun of Christians for so-called hating gay people, just for your information, since gay marriage was legalized in Canada, there is a bestiality movement going on in such a case where a man wants to legally marry his dog. He has taken the same steps and using the same so-called excuses homosexuals use to legalize their bullshit. He is saying it's free love and it's the happiness of himself and his dogs. What you are making fun of is exactly coming to pass. Congrats. First off, just because there's a movement doesn't mean it's going to happen, dude. Here's what you need to understand. You can ban everything you want, but much like drugs, if people want to do it, they're going to do it. Okay? If people want to fuck dogs, they're going to fuck dogs. Okay? And you got to be on a pretty fucked up level to fuck a dog. And if you want to fuck a dog, you're going to. No matter if it's legal or not. You're going to do it. And just because, hypothetically, we make fucking animals legal, does not mean that more people will fuck animals. I have no desire to fuck any animals. Okay? If Obama came on TV tomorrow and he was like, everyone can now marry animals and fuck them. It is legal in America. I am not going to go, I think I'll fuck a dog now. I think I'm going to try it out. It's legal. The law was what was holding me back. The law. No. You know what's holding me back? Common sense, common decency. I'm not a freaking weirdo. Okay? Gay marriage, like I said before, is not, and even bestiality, man. Nobody chooses to fuck a dog. Something happened either in his childhood. Something has happened to this guy. Or there's a defect in his brain that causes him to be attracted to dogs. It's not even his fault that he's attracted to dogs. It's just a sickness. And you can even argue that gay is some kind of defect in the brain. And it is. And it's not a bash to homosexuals. I don't think y'all should be burned in fucking furnaces or some shit or whatever, but I think in years from now we will find out that yes, there's a difference in gay people's brains. There's something different than in a heterosexual brain, because gay sex is not natural. Okay, like I said, I support your right to get married and to do whatever the fuck you want to do because you're two consenting adults, but I'm not a bullshitter. I realize that's not the natural way of life. You can't reproduce. The parts don't fit. It's not natural. Okay? But it's not hurting anybody. It's two consenting adults. So let them get married. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to waste my... I'm not going to... Why would you... Why make it illegal? Like, and tradition. Fuck you. And I'm not even going to get on this ranting and raving about this shit because I've done a couple videos on it. But, fuck off with that nonsense, okay? Bestiality is not going to be legalized. You're not going to see guys marrying dogs in the courthouse or whatever. It's not going to happen. Because for that to happen, majority of us have to go, that's no big deal. And we never will. Well, none of it. The majority of the public will never look at people fucking animals and go, "That's cool, whatever." A lot of people are looking at the gay thing as not a big deal because, like I said, they're two human beings. They have free will, they have freedom, they have the right. Who cares who they date? Who cares who they have sex with? It's no big deal. And like I said before, the dog that's getting fucked cannot, he can't get up on a stand and go, listen, man, I want to fuck him. I like this. I'm good with it. He can't. That's animal abuse. It's fucking weird. It's not. It's just not good. But just because, like I said, just because there's a movement, dude, does not mean that it's going to happen. There's always going to be movements. There's always. Deal with it. Anyway. Then he says, basically I said the same shit that I just said now in a comment. He says, that's the thing. Pedophiles, polygamists, people into having sex with animals are taking the same path as homosexuals are. They are the ones in the same. Even the pedophiles say so. Now, at this point, pedophiles. Do you really think in 2012 that that Canada and America are going to allow pedophiles to marry little kids? Pedophilia is a crime, and it should be. Grown adults fucking children, it's fucking weird, and it's not right. On many levels, it's wrong. Much like the dog, the kid, it's a fucking kid. Just because pedophiles go, we should have the right to. People are not going to be like, yeah, just because they're human beings and they go, yeah, two consenting adults can get married, does not mean they're going to go, you can fuck kids. Stop worrying. Just because these people are sick freaking weirdos, and they just want to come out and they just go, hey, we can use that. We can try to fuck kids. But it's not going to happen, dude. Trust me. Pedophilia will never be legalized. Now, polygamy? Isn't that... Maybe I'm wrong here. I'm not super fucking into all this big word bullshit. But polygamy, isn't that like having many wives or some shit? I don't give a fuck how many wives the guy has. Call me crazy, but I don't care. If this just goes back to freedom. Freedom. You can't seem to put freedom in your head and comprehend freedom. And you might say, well, they're free to fuck dogs. No, because that goes against the dog's freedom. The dog has freedom too. Every living creature on this planet has freedom. Okay? They can be free. They could run off and do things. But there are certain things that you can't do. Fucking kids. You can't fuck someone's kid. You can't fuck your own kid because the kid is a kid. It's not fully developed. He's not grown. He can't defend himself against your giant ass. So we have to make laws and protect the kids. Much like we have to protect the animals from the freaks who want to fuck them. If two gay people want to get married, who are we protecting? What are we protecting? The sanctity of marriage? Who gives a shit about that? Marriage, a fictional bond. It doesn't even exist, you dumbass. It's in the eyes of God. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. It's a ring on your finger. It's bullshit. It means really nothing. If you love somebody, you don't even need to really get married. You need a ring and a marriage certificate to signify your commitment to each other. No! It's really just bullshit. Okay, tradition. Who cares? Let the fucking gay people get married. If some guy wants to have 7 wives and all 7 wives want to be his wife, who the fuck is he hurting? Who gives a shit? Let them live together and fuck each other. It doesn't affect my day. It doesn't bother me. It's not hurting anybody. Nobody is being hurt. And if nobody is being hurt, then why are you worrying about it? Why do you want it banned so bad? Who cares? Pedophilia hurts kids. Bestiality hurts animals. That's why it's not legal. Idiot. So I basically said that shit, and here's what he said. It affects society around us. When we teach our children that Christianity denounces such homosexual actions, and there are Catholic churches in the states where same-sex marriage is already legal, being forced to marry these so-called homosexual couples, and if not, they are penalized by the state for discrimination. It's happening already. What's going to happen next? Legalizing something such as a man or a woman marrying a robot in the year 2100, for example? Now, first off, Catholic Church. how many little boys did they fuck? I mean, are you really want to bring up the Catholic Church and talk about gay marriage? You know, fiddling little boys. Come on now. If I couldn't be, I wouldn't even align myself with Catholic people after that shit came out. And you know, but you know, as far you have a point as far as these churches being forced to marry, it goes against their rights. These churches should not be forced to marry these couples. Okay? No more, and this might draw a lot of, ooh, he's racist, but I don't think that businesses should have to allow black people in or white people. You should be allowed to open a business and allow whoever the fuck you want in. If you want to open a restaurant and say only men can come in here, no women, and no Mexicans, or, you know, we just want whites and blacks, and the rest of you motherfuckers can't come in. You have the right. You should have the right to do that. Because let me tell you something. Someone is going to open up a restaurant right next to you that allows the people you don't allow in. Because that's how business works. That's how society runs. Look at drugs. Supply and demand. If people want to eat, they want to go to restaurants. Well, man, you know, this restaurant will not allow blacks in, man, and there's nowhere for blacks to eat. Well, we got to make a restaurant for blacks to go eat. Someone is always going to make they're always going to help you. And you know what? In today's society, people would just look at a business like that and go, what the fuck is this? You know, I'm not going to go there. They're fucking racist as shit. I don't want to eat there. And racists would go there and eat. Great. Now the racists are not at the restaurants with the rest of us. They're eating at their own place. We all win. We all win. Freedom. America. Freedom. You have the right to be a complete douchebag, bigot piece of shit. Because you have freedom. But when you start taking people's freedom away, you're fucking, it's a downward spiral, man. Once you start taking it away, when does it stop, man? First, them gay people can't get married. You know, they're not going to get married. What's next, you know? It's a down, it could spiral out of control. You're saying gays are going to get married and we're all going to become crazy and we're all going to start fucking dogs and shit. It's not going to happen. It's so illogical and so dumb of a statement that you all use this argument. And please wake up. It's a stupid fucking argument. It doesn't make any sense. Even gay people look at you and go, I wouldn't want to. Even a gay person's like, I'm not going to fuck a dog. It's nasty. Because it is. Majority of society does not want to fuck animals. There are some weirdos out there that are just into that. And it's never going to be legalized. Deal with it. And it shouldn't be, because you're hurting a dog. Pedophiles are hurting kids. If a guy wants to marry a fucking robot, why do I care? Why do I care if a guy marries a robot and sits in his house with his robot? Why does that bother me? And why does that bother you? Do you give a shit? Are you upset that somewhere some guy's fucking a plastic blow-up doll? Oh, God. When you masturbate, what do you think about that, man? You're making love to your fucking hand, you sick fucking weirdo. But you know, oh, that's different. If you're going all out that only this cock should go in a woman, then go at it, man. Don't fucking masturbate. Don't do any of that shit. And maybe you don't. I don't know you. You're making love to yourself, you fucking faggot. You're gay. You're jerking off. When you watch porno, do you watch only girls? Watch a girl? I just watch girls rub their fucking clits. That's all I do. No, you probably watch some guy banging it. Do you want to, you know, this is from a comedian too. I don't know who it was that said it. But they said it very best. Do you want a small cock? Do you want the small cock fucking the girl? No, you want a big giant fucking cock. Does that make you gay? No. God damn. This gay thing. It drives me crazy. Because you know why it drives me crazy? Because there are so many problems in this world. Little kids starving, can't eat, dying. Little kids being raped and sold into sex trades and everything. All these things that we should really be focused on, and we focus on gay goddamn marriage. You know, why aren't you out in the street with signs protesting against, kids starving to death. Yeah, that's what you should be. That's what you should be passionate about. Kids are starving, man, and I'm fucking angry, and I'm commenting on I'm going to every fucking video and talking about kids starving. Fuck this shit. But you're worried about fucking gay people getting married, dude. You pull your head out of your ass. It's the United States of America. It's freedom. You can't get up and preach freedom and then take it away from two consenting adults. It's bottom line. What two consenting adults want to do to each other is their own goddamn business. You want to shove cocks up your ass all day, that's your fucking business. You would not like it if it was flipped around. What if society was flipped around and gay people were the majority and they said, you know what? All this heterosexual fucking, all these guys fucking these girls, fuck this, it's banned. You're not allowed to fuck it's nasty and we don't like it. But they don't do that. You ever notice that? Gay people aren't running around going, we don't like all this heterosexual fucking, all you fucking people having sex with each other. We don't like this shit. Ban this shit. Ban this shit and they shouldn't be allowed to get married. You know why they don't do that? Because they're fucking, they got probably bigger brains than your stupid ass. They clearly see that it doesn't concern them and they don't care. They just want the same rights as you. That's all they want. They just want the rights to marry the person they fucking love. That's all they fucking want. And why you care? I don't even know. You stupid ass mystic dragon. And here's what he had to say to everybody. I'm not the only one that said, dude, they're never going to allow animals. He said, by today's standards, that would be laughable. But several years down the road, they will be calling you bigots and haters just as they are calling real Christians today. No. They won't. They won't. It's not going to happen. Listen, dude. The human race has been around for a long fucking time. And it's always kind of been people have always looked at bestiality as nasty. And it's 2012 and we still look at it the same fucking way because it's nasty, it's gross, it's weird. Okay? And you could say, well, people used to look at gay shit as nasty. Yeah. And you still do. Most of you still do. So how has anything really changed? People still look at it as gross. I still think it's gross. I don't want to watch two guys fuck. But just because I think it's gross doesn't mean it should be that I think it should matter. I just won't look at it. It's not hard. People don't want people fucking dogs because they feel bad for the dog. You gotta understand, you feel bad. You don't even worry about the guy. You feel bad for the poor dog. You're like, man, that dog, man, that's weird. The people want to save the dog. You understand that? When you see and this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm done. And I don't really think I have anything else to reply to. Oh, I do have one. I gotta find it that I want to reply to this guy, and then I'm gonna end the video. But people, they look at two guys and they don't look at, what am I saving? Clearly they love each other. What am I saving? They're both happy with what they do. I mean, there doesn't seem to be an issue here. And that's what people like me, that's what we do. We just look at it and go, man, no big deal. I don't see no problem there. But when I see a guy fucking a duck or a dog or like a cat, I'm like, dude, that poor fucking cat, man. Somebody needs to arrest that motherfucker and save that poor cat. Because that cat's getting fucking... Same with the kids, man. Same with the kids, dude. If I know the dude down the street's fucking the little boy in the asshole, I'm going to go down there and kick the dude's ass. And call the fucking police. Okay? Because that poor kid's getting fucked in the ass. I'm thinking, God, that poor fucking kid, dude. That's the only way I can sum it up to you. Stop using the argument because it's stupid. Society in 100 years from now is not going to just fall into this kid fucking animal raping cesspool. It's not gonna happen, dude. It's not as long as there's people with brains in their head like me who go, fuck that. Nothing you could say can change my mind on that. I can assure you that. You know? You'll never see it in your lifetime. I can assure you that. Your kids won't ever see some shit like that. Because it's gross. And people are not going to deal with it. Anyway, God, I know this video is like 30 minutes long. I don't care. Don't watch that fucking video. But I got one more thing to reply to. And I got to find this fucking comment. I don't even know where the fuck it is, dude. But it's around here somewhere. And I'm going to find it. Because it made me laugh, to be honest. It made me laugh. And I don't even know if I can find it, dude. It was something about me and my... I don't know, kids or something? I think someone said something about my kids. I don't fucking know. It might be in this. Gotta find it, man. Well, while I'm on the subject, I'm going to talk about this because I can't find the other one, but I'm going to talk about this. This is on the Trayvon Martin was high video, and I say, who gives a shit if Trayvon Martin was high? I mean, why does that affect it? Here's what the dude said, man. When the truth comes out, man up and admit it. George was right. Trayvon attacked. End of story. Okay? Then he says this as well. He goes, dude, just stop. Trayvon attacked. There is no loggins talking to a stranger. And this guy's name is Mr. Repo Man. Stop putting all the responsibility on Zimmerman. He was protecting his area. Trayvon should have never have used physical violence. Did you see the surveillance video of Trey? He is 6'2", and no way is he 160. Zimmerman is short and weak, and blah. Trey beasted on him and tried to grab his gun and was shot point blank. Listen, Mr. Repo Man. And also Poker Face Todd. Poker Face Todd is the guy that said, when the truth comes out, blah, blah. When the truth comes out, George Zimmerman's going to go to jail. That's what you need to understand. He's going to jail. He killed a man. He's going to prison. Now, Mr. Repo Man. Let me paint the scenario for you. And I want you to picture yourself in this scenario. And you tell me what you would do. You're walking down the street. There's a strange car following you. It's the middle of the night. You're about 17 years old. There's a strange car following you. You keep going. Guy gets out of his car. Now, I don't know all the details, but from what I've heard, I would say Zimmerman told him to stop. Told him, hey, come here, man, come here. What are you going to do? Zimmerman probably put his hands on him. Something started the confrontation. Either way, Zimmerman is in the wrong here. Because he's following someone. He's basically stalking a kid. A 17-year-old kid. And the police officer even told him, do not follow. So, at the very minimum, he had disobeyed police officers' orders, which is against the law. So he disobeys the officer's orders and pursues this kid. Now, in the state of Florida, there's a stand your ground law. Under that stand your ground law, Trayvon Martin had the right to kill Zimmerman because he felt threatened. Self-defense. Trayvon was threatened. This guy was following him. He had a gun. We don't know. We don't know all the details. Maybe Trayvon seen the gun and maybe the guy flashed it and he just went at him. What would you do? This kid's probably thinking, fuck, this guy's going to shoot me in the fucking street. I got to start hitting. Trayvon Martin had the right. He could have killed Zimmerman. And there would have been nothing they could do because it's the law in Florida. People are saying, well, Zimmerman had the right to stand his ground. No, he didn't. He put himself in the situation. He followed this kid. This kid felt threatened, as he should. Middle of the night, strange man following him. He doesn't know. He's 17 years old. This kid had the right to defend himself, and he defended himself. And Zimmerman shot the kid because he was going to get his ass he was getting his ass whooped because he fucking followed the kid. Now, Mr. Repo Man, you painted yourself that situation. Let me give you another scenario. I think you're a fucking dumbass, and I want to kill you. Let's hypothetically. I'm not going to do anything to you. I don't care to do anything to you. But let's say I want to murder you. I want you to die, Mr. Repo Man. Now, okay, and let's hypothetically we both live in Florida. Let's just say that. For the story purposes. I go and I find you, okay? And I pursue you. I just keep coming to... I won't go the fuck away, dude. And, you know, I get you to the point where you put your hands on me. And I don't touch you. I don't touch you. I just get you to the point. I just keep fucking. I'm all over you, dude. I'm in your fucking bushes. I'm fucking, I'm just fucking with you, dude. Whatever the case may be, to the point where you punch me. You hit me. And you just start cracking me. Now, I pull out a gun and I shoot you right in your fucking chest and kill you. Who's in the wrong? Who deserves to go to jail? I mean, you're dead, obviously. So you can't really defend yourself. And there aren't, maybe the witnesses aren't that reliable. Anyone will tell you that. Eyewitness reports aren't very reliable. So it's kind of just your word against mine, and you're dead. So now I just say, self-defense, he was beating the shit out of me. Okay, you, Mr. Repo Man, had every right to beat the shit out of me. I was like, fuck, I was pursuing you down the road, or I was in your yard, and I was fucking with you, and I was running my mouth to you, whatever the case may be. I got you to hit me, and I killed you. If George Zimmerman does not go to prison, you are justifying, at least in the state of Florida, that can happen, that people can kill people, and people will do it, you dumbass. People will go, fuck, I can kill this dumb bitch. This bitch is driving me crazy. I'll just say she was coming at me with a knife and I shot her. I can stand my ground. I don't gotta leave. You can't set precedents like this. Okay? Zimmerman, if he was stating he was protecting his neighborhood. You're not a police officer. Call the police and say, hey man, some weirdo, there's something. Stop calling the fucking cops on everybody, man. Kid walking down the street, he's doing nothing wrong. You have no justification to follow this kid, and you have no justification to call the cops on this fucking kid. Leave people alone. Jesus fucking Christ, this tattletale snitch society. This kid was going to see his family, and he got murdered in the street by some fucking Batman wannabe. I'm Batman. I'm patrolling the streets, protecting against crime. Look how cool I am. He's on some fucking loser on a power trip, and he murdered a fucking poor kid, man. And now this kid's whole life is over, and his parents devastated with the loss of their child. And you're on some fucking comment defending this piece of shit? Fuck you, and fuck George Zimmerman. Both of you pieces of shit. If some fucking guy was following me, man, I would do the same thing this motherfucker did. I would defend myself. Whether he hit me or not, Trayvon probably said, leave me alone, man. Go away, dude. Leave me alone. And he kept on coming. What do you do when you tell somebody to leave you alone in the middle of a goddamn night and they keep on coming after you? You fucking hit them. Bottom line, you defend yourself. And you don't know. Like I said, he could have flashed that gun, man. And you see somebody with a gun, fuck, I got to hit this motherfucker and get rid of it. And I got to take the gun, obviously. I don't think Trayvon was out to kill this guy. I think Trayvon Martin was just out to get this gun away from this dude and get the fuck out of Dodge. He was probably beating his head against the sidewalk. Yeah, probably trying to knock him out so he could get away from this motherfucker. He feared for his life. You're a piece of shit, man. Bottom line, you're a piece of shit. And as for Trayvon Martin being high on weed or whatever, who gives a goddamn fuck, motherfucker? That doesn't make him violent or something. Fuck you with your... It's irrelevant bullshit that doesn't matter. It matters nothing to me that this kid had a little weed in the system. I've smoked weed, motherfucker. It doesn't make you kill people. Alright? Bottom line, George Zimmerman's alive. This kid is fucking dead. So how much of a threat was this kid? Dude had a gun, okay? Dude had a fucking gun. And I'm supposed to believe he feared for his life? If you were so damn scared, why were you following the kid? Use your head, Mr. Repo Man. Use your brain. God gave you a brain. Use this motherfucker. And think about the situation before you say stupid shit. And I hope dumbass Zimmerman goes to fucking prison because he's a piece of shit. Now, my last I'm gonna end it with this one, and that's it. And if you're upset that the video's like 45 minutes long, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I don't care. Don't care. Eat a dick. This is a reply to people on the Ron Paul videos. And here I'm just going to read this guy's comment and go from there. Rage 58, keep drinking your Kool-Aid. News for you, buddy. You're clueless. Stark Stone also said, yeah, you're right. I guess we were stupid for trying to end the wars and flawed foreign policy. We were dumb for thinking we could end the drug war and the police state, NDAA, NWO, NDRP, Patriot Act, etc. Silly us for wanting to end the Fed and a crash of the dollar as the reserve currency of the world. We were the idiots trying to stop the coming war with Iran, possible to World War III. I guess you are right. The people can't win. We're doomed. Keep your eyes open, though, to what happens. Ron Paul 2012. Now, Stark Stone and Rage 58. Number one, if you knew me, you would know that I'm probably a bigger Ron Paul supporter than you. But here's the difference between me and you. I'm not a closed-minded sheep. All you Ron Paul people like to go around. Sheep, the sheep, the sheep, the sheeple, the sheeple. I know all your words, man. Man, dude, I follow all this shit. All of it. If you knew anything about me and you go back and watch past videos, I'd vote for Ron Paul if he was in the election. I'd vote for the motherfucker. But here's the thing. Ron Paul isn't going to be the nominee. And the reason Ron Paul can't be the nominee is because of people like you. People like you who bash people like me. Anytime I make a video, anytime I disagree with Ron Paul, you people come out and you attack me like I'm some evil motherfucker that wants Ron Paul to die and hates Ron Paul. And all of you come out with this, you probably want to vote for Romney or Obama. No! Mitt Romney's a piece of shit, and I don't like Obama at all. Just because I disagree with Ron Paul on what he said about this or that does not mean that I hate Ron Paul. It's called being a human being with a brain. It's called open-mindedness, thinking for yourself. I don't blindly follow anybody. I don't blindly follow Ron Paul around like he's God and say everything he says is the gospel. Some of the shit Ron Paul says, I don't agree with. And that's called being a free thinker. Something you all claim you are, but you're not. You're just another sheep. You're just another fucking guy on a bandwagon. The Ron Paul bandwagon. That's all you are. Open up your mind, man. Be able to look at something Ron Paul or Rad Paul says and go, man, you know what? I agree with everything he says, but I don't like that shit. I don't agree with that. I'm still going to vote for him, but I don't like that shit. How hard is that? And stop blowing up on people and calling them dumb as fuck and stupid as shit and fucking losers and sheep and Obama supporters. Don't blindly think someone supports Obama or Romney because they don't agree with what Ron Paul says. You look like a jackass, and you're the reason that Ron Paul can't win. You're the reason. Because people go to research Ron Paul and they find people like you in comments and people like you making videos and they go, these people are fucking nuts, man. I don't even want to support this guy because I don't want to be classified in this group of fucking nutcases. Okay? Even Ron Paul kind of backs away from y'all a little bit and says, I'm not, they support me, but he backs up. And I've seen interviews. He backs up a little bit on some of the shit y'all support and act like he supports. He backs up on it because he knows it's fucking kooky shit and he doesn't want to be aligned with the shit. 99.9% of what Ron Paul says, I agree with. But certain things I don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. God. Anyway, 44-minute video. Sorry it was so long, but you get me ranting and raving and replying to these morons, and it takes a long time. But it's no big deal, man. Watch it, don't watch it. I don't give a fuck. If you watched this whole video, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to see more reply videos, let me know and leave your comments. I'll reply to these motherfucking comments. I will. I'm going to try to start doing these reply videos more often because people like them. People like me to reply to them. You know what I'm saying? And one more thing to the Ron Paul people that tell me that Ron Paul didn't quit, that he has a chance to win. I know about these delegates and all this shit, but you need to understand something. They're never going to let Ron Paul get the presidency. It's a cold day in hell if they let that motherfucker in because they know what would happen and know he would change him. He would dig into some asses. Okay, they'll kill him before they let him in. Y'all need to realize that. And when I come out and say that shit, doesn't mean I'd hate Ron Paul. I just know it's not difficult. They don't even talk about him on the news unless they're bashing the shit out of him. You really got... Who do you think owns the news, motherfucker? You think they're going to let him do shit? Come on now. Anyway, like I said, like the video, dislike it. I don't give a shit. Leave your comments below. And please hit the subscribe button for me. Because I'm coming at you all the time with these videos now. Okay? I might... Maybe a day or two I don't do a video. Because I have a life. But that's no big deal. Deal with it. Anyway...